What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Total War WARHAMMER. This is episode 2. We are playing the Greenskins, the Orcs, the Governors, I don't know, whatever you want to call them, guys and gals. That's what we're playing, and we're about to hop in and do battle with the wonderful other Orcs slash Greenskins slash Goblins slash whatevs that are here. I want to remind you guys again, the game does drop May 24th. You guys can pre-order it now, preload it now, and be ready for it on May 24th when it actually releases. Or if you buy it within the first week that it releases, you guys can get the Chaos Warriors DLC for free. So, in the last episode, we were about to come over here and do murder against the other Orc army. So, let's go and do that, shall we? You are attacking Greenskins. Region, Iron Rock. Terrain, Badlands. Alright, and apparently, this is our fightiness meter. Okay. Animosity, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so Quarrelsome. If fightiness drops below 20, the boys in fighting will lead to severe attrition. Okay. The boys in fighting, or the boyses in fighting. I don't know, however you want to say it, it's fine. Unruly, if fightiness drops below 40, with no one to fight, the boys will fight each other and begin to suffer attrition. And then if we get up over this, we can get the WAG. So, there you have it. Looks like we have banners. Oh, we can place our banner. Okay. Hold on. Oh gosh, I've done so many horrible things here. What does this do? Grimgor's loyal mob of might, the Immortals, accompany the notorious Black Orc into battle. Drag the banner onto the unit you wish it to be applied to. Armor 5, melee defense 6, leadership 10. So, pretty epic. So we are going to drag it onto them, and they are now the Immortals. And we're ready to do a battle. So, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we can look to see what we're up against here. Let's see. We're up against Sword Infantry. Are we also Sword Infantry? We are Great Axe Infantry, okay. We've got some Goblins. We got some Orc Boys. We got some Orc Archer Boys, or Arrow Boys. Some Goblin Archers, and some Goblin Wolf Chariots. Or Goblin, as it were. Alright, so let's go and roll out. We can fight the battle manually, we can auto-resolve the battle, or we can retreat. Well, we are going to fight the battle, obviously. That's kind of the whole point, right? The Battle of Iron Rock. Goblin Archers are weak against armor, they're expendable, and they have poor leadership. Goblin Archers can pepper the enemy from afar with varying success. Cool. What else do we have? Nothing? That's it. Just we're gonna spotlight the Goblin Archers right now. That's cool. That's totally cool. I'm excited, guys. I kind of want to just start like all 4 of the groups at once and just play them like back to back to back to back, and just like keep switching between them. But that would be very confusing for all of you and me, and I would just probably fail at everything. So we're not going to do that. But I want to, because I just want to experience all the differences. Goblin Wolf Chariot, anti-infantry. Very fast. Chariots deliver explosive charges to the front lines. The wolf steeds that draw them are ferocious in battle. So apparently the battle loading is a bit much. So what I may or may not do, probably going to in the future, if the load times are as long as they are right now, it's still not horrible, but it's a little longer than you guys would probably want to sit there. I may start cutting them out. If that's the case, not a big deal, right? Alright, I would like to change my angle just a bit. Alright, now we get to actually deploy all of our folks wherever we want them. We've got the Black Orcs over here. We have our Orc Boar Boys, which is our cavalry. We use those as number 1. Gonna move the Archers up to the front line. Do we have a loose formation? Is that a thing we can do? Skirmish mode, group, toggle melee mode. Nope, there's no loose formation apparently. But it does appear. Can I? There we go. I can spread them out a bit, make them a bit more oomfish if you wish, and I do. We're going to send these boys on in here to start pew-pewing. I'm sure you guys will all enjoy watching our... This is actually really cool. These things are funny. I'll explain them to you in a second here. Let's get in close and see if we can't see. So what these things are, they're the Doom Diver Catapults. They're not like a normal catapult. What they actually do is, these goblins will actually go and they'll get like these weird like leather crafted wings that go over their arms. And they'll actually launch these people, these other goblins, into the air with these wings on. And then they'll flap their way down the battlefield. When they land, they explode or they just like crash into stuff. It's hilarious. It's one of the funniest things I've ever witnessed in my entire existence. And I was a massive fan of it, so there's that. Anyway, folks, so that's what that does. And like I said, it's a little bit funny. Alright, we're going to get over there. I'm going to send you over here with your boys. Alright, we'll send you guys behind them. Can we split you? There we go. I'm like, can we get you guys side by side there? Get back that way, and I think we're good to go. Is that it? That looks like that's it. Alright, oh, and by the way, guys, there is like tactical battle. If you hit tab, you can actually see it like this. If you prefer to like space your guys and do everything that way, you can do that. You can press tab to get back in, or you can scroll your mouse out and keep scrolling until it goes to tactical view. I find tabs a little bit easier. Alright, all that being said, I'm ready to go and do battle.
Your troops will fire at will without orders to the contrary, Commander. Have them conserve their ammunition, if you so wish.
See, look at them. Slow motion, here they come. And boom. They landed on it. They didn't do a whole lot of damage. I'm going to actually have them focus these guys. I'm going to take it slow motion right now because I want to watch these guys fire. So we're going to zoom in. We're going to enjoy some of the stuff that happens, guys. Alright, so they've loaded them up. They're like in a big slingshot. They have them all strapped down, ready to go. And this guy's climbing in. This guy's ready to go. This guy's getting seated right now. And this one's off. And there he goes. And we're going to follow his path, his trajectory, right into death. He's coming down. He's coming down. I don't know, guys. I enjoyed this. I thought this was hilarious to see. And I really, really kind of wanted to showcase this landing here. And boom! He only clipped the guy in the back. These guys clipped here. They all like burst apart. There's murder, there's death, there's killing. It's quite funny. It is quite enjoyable. Where in the world? There they are. I'm like, where in the world are my other guys? Alright, now normally I won't be going slow motion, just so you guys know. We'll go normal speed right now. These guys are ready to fire at will. And what I'm going to try to do is get these guys into a position where they can actually flank. I don't know if I'm going to have them flank the archers or what I'm going to have them do specifically, but right now it doesn't matter a whole bunch. I'm going to go with hitting these guys now. Alright, they seem to not care too much just yet. Gonna come around this side. We're gonna see some more things get launched in. And I believe we're gonna send these guys forward. Gonna send these guys all in. And we're gonna send these guys in. And while all this is happening, we are going to swoop in from the backside and take on the Goblin Wolf Chariots. And it should be fine.
Come under fire, Commander. Have them find cover or eliminate the source.
Alright, so this is going to be Warchief versus Warchief right here. And we're going to help the Black Orcs and everything else. Our Lord is under attack, but so is theirs. We are swooping in after the Chariots of Fire, or whatever you want to call them over there. We're going to come swing over this way. We're going to get these guys to rotate over here. I'm going to pull these guys back because I don't want them shooting in anymore. I think that's a mistake. We're going to have these guys fire on them. We have routed their Lord, it seems. And they are quite freaked out by this whole ordeal. We are still chasing down the archers. These guys are running for cover. We're going to go over here and chase these guys down as well. We'll break off, come over this way. And if we take a look, they are firing at us. Their chariots are quite quick, and we have pretty much routed the vast majority of their units at this point. So what I'm going to do now is a break off here. I'm going to go this way. And we're just going to try to outflank them, outmaneuver them. That's going to be the goal. Our swordsmen are running these guys down. They don't need to stay anymore. The enemy lord is dead. We actually crushed him completely, which is rare. It's usually pretty hard because he'll start running away and you can't just catch up to him. So we've crushed his soul. He's down. These guys have been flanked and just completely crushed. And now we're going to come back over here with our cavalry and run them down. But victory is ours and we can end the battle at this point. Or we can continue to chase down people, try to capture them. And capturing is actually quite good. Your troops have come under fire, blah, 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 blah. Missile units are best employed in battle to stand back from the action and fire, sling, or hurl projectiles at the enemy. Well, we are victorious in our battle, and I'm just going to end it right here. That's fine. Alright, decisive victory. You are victorious. The corpses of the enemy litter the ground, and those able to flee do so with laughter of our gods ringing in their ears. Alright, we're going to end the battle. Alright, what are we looking at now? We completely crushed their leader. We did significant damage to almost all of them. The only ones we didn't really hurt, or so it seems, is this group right here. Decisive victory. Ooh, alright, loot gained. Alright, we got loot out of that. I didn't even know that was a thing. Sweet. We gained a rank, which is pretty sweet, or possibly even 2 ranks. And it shows down here what our victory was. It was decisive. We deployed 739 troops. We lost 67. We have 672 remaining. We captured 31 enemies. They deployed 387. They only have 151 remaining. So we cut through over half of their units. And, well, that's not bad. That's not too bad. Now, here's the fun part, guys and gals. You get 3 different options. I don't know if all the different races have 3 different options, but these options are awesome. First off, you can ransom the captives. You lose 3 fightiness, but you get some money. It's okay. It's okay. Earn some extra loot by selling the captives off. The enemy will even thank you for not eating them alive. The second thing we can do is slaughter the captives. Kill them all! Kill them all! The enemy and their allies will really hate you for this, but the enemy's enemy will appreciate it. Your army will gain the following effects. Slaughtered captives for 5 turns. The boys are ecstatic after slaughtering recent captives. You get +4 to leadership. And then the coolest one out of all of these, you get to eat the captives. That's right, you can eat the captives. These scraggy gits look tasty. Eat them up and replenish the boys with full stomachs. That's pretty good. I gotta say, I'm a fan of that. Only one of our groups really took a big beating, so I think I'm gonna go with the leadership for now. Alright, so we scared him off, and that's that. We did manage to complete our mission. We are successful. Defeat them. We did that. 1,000 gold. Alright. Nash, all enemy belonging to Red Fangs, has perished in the battle at Iron Rock's Death Pass. Sweet.
Gorfang may think that his fortress at Iron Rock will provide him cover, but he is mistaken. Drive his forces out and take another of his strongholds as your own.
Indeed. Gorfang refuses to come out from his keep at Iron Rock. Take the fight to him and drive him from his fortress. Capture and occupy the following settlement. Iron Rock. And we'll get 1,000 gold for that. Alright, well, we will dismiss you. We'll come over here. It's time for us to rank up our boy here. So you saw he gained some ranks. Our lords and our faction leaders and stuff like that, the people that lead the armies, they actually will gain levels. And when they gain levels, you can add skills and all sorts of other various things to them. So you click on the army, you go down here to character details. And if you have any equipment, you can equip various things. Right now we have the followers and banners. We have immortals right there, and they are already latched onto. And I guess this is where we're at right now. He is a warlord. Leadership +6 for Black Orc units. Very cool. Everything I see is mine. Alright, so we only have basic armor, hand weapon. I mean, we don't have anything extra here right now that we can play around with. However, we can go to skills up here, and you will see there are quite a few things that we can actually choose. So, the 3 different things we can choose right now are Blade Master, +5 to melee attack. Intimidating Presence, character's aura leadership effect is +5. And Route Marcher. Campaign movement range +10%. That's not too bad. I think I'm probably going to go down Blade Master because it's just basically direct damage, and that's more my style. I like to be super offensive, and I plan to do so. That being said, there we go. We just increased our melee attack by 5, and we're good to go, ready and able to do murder. I would like to see if I can close with him again and finish him off. And it looks like we are going to be able to. It looks very, very, very one-sided. The balance of power is definitely in our favor. And we should be able to just pretty much crush his soul. So we're going to do that. Let us begin. We could probably auto-calc that one, but let's go have some fun with it, shall we? Crude artillery, guided goblin projectile. This is the Doom Diver catapult. Fired from a catapult with crude wings strapped to his arms, the cackling goblin pilot guides himself to a messy, pointy hatted impact. Okay, that's creepy. Alright, so they're over there. They're going to attempt their very best to actually, I guess, come fight us. They seem much weaker than they were before. However, these guys have survived. And kudos to them for doing so. They seem to be amping themselves up as well. Alright, alright. We can do this. Alright, so what I would like to do is maybe take to the high ground over here, if that's at all possible. So I'm going to move our boys over here. And I suppose our Archerians can also come over here. And we can probably spread them out a bit more. You know what? I'm going to move you out of the way. I'm going to move you over here. I'm going to move you over here. Let's get our pikemen to back up this. It's a bit too close. Alright, there we go. I know it's not super useful right now, guys and gals, for us to do what we're doing, but it's going to be okay, I think. We're going to take to the high ground and hope that it's the right move. I believe it will be, but we'll have to wait and see. Move you over to the right-hand side, and there we go. I think we're good to go. Only thing left is our cavalry, or our boar boys. We will send them off into the wild blue. I would like to take, I guess, a shot at... Gosh, I don't know. I guess at you guys. Let's see if we can't actually take a few of them out. We were very unsuccessful. Oh, they're going in for a landing. Bam! Just kind of decimated the entire group there. That was pretty sweet. Now, if you hit spacebar, I'm not sure exactly what it does. Oh, we can change and check things off. That's pretty interesting. Cinematic mode is K. Okay. Alright, looks like we're firing again, and it's not hitting where I want it to hit. I would like them to aim over here. Here they come flying in again. More damage coming, and boom, boom, boom. Well, they are quite decimated at this point. I'm going to move over to this spot. Put you guys as 2, put you as 1. Oh, here we go, the landing. Oh, we missed.
You may use the hills, valleys, and stranger formations of this place to your advantage, Commander. The terrain can conceal your forces.
Alright, well, here comes some more of our forces doing horrible, awful things. Oh, this one might hit. It might hit. Boom, it did, but it didn't seem to kill him. Our archers should actually have the advantage right now. Gonna move forward here. Going to really hope that we can take them out. We've already broken their morale, so they're already fleeing. And pretty much all we gotta do now is just kind of clean everything up, I guess. They're gonna retreat. I guess these guys are gonna continue to shoot at them as they retreat and flee. It's gonna be okay, I think. Oh no, they're being chased down. No! No, you archers, what have you done? You're not supposed to run forward. Oh, and our crazy things are just murdering them left, right, and center. It's actually quite funny. Alright, and I believe our victory is almost complete. Yes, there it is. They should be fully routed now, and victory shall be ours. There it is. Alright, we can end the battle now. We did quite a bit of work. Let's see this last landing here. Oh, they didn't really do super well. That's okay. Decisive victory once again. We will end the battle. And there's only 51 remaining. We killed 91. We only lost 10. That's not bad at all. I will take it. You guys will take it. We'll all rejoice and be glad in it. The Red Fangs are definitely hurting after that. Fear us. We didn't get as much loot this time around, but that's okay. We still ended up capturing 9. We got the Shrieking Blade, though. That's pretty sexy. And as you guys see there, this time I think we're going to eat. We're going to eat the captives. It sounds good, right? Everybody is in agreement we should eat the guys, yeah? Okay, there it is. Captives are delicious. Alright, so the Shrieking Blade. This blade was stolen from a tomb banshee while she sang a haunting nursery tale to a forgotten child. Now the blade sings too, and shrieks when it strikes a foe. The attribute now causes terror, and it's gone to Grimgore Ironhide. What does this do? Oh, open character details panel. I could do that, or I could do it this way. I would rather do it this way. And as you guys see here, we have the Shrieking Blade. So now we will freak people out when we hit them with this. We also have an additional skill point up here, so we're going to come back this way. And now we have a Devastating Charge, we have Chop Us, we have a Scarred Veteran, we have Deadly Blade. I'm going to go with Deadly Blade. Again, melee attack, straightforward, it works for me. It's nice, it's awesome, it's fun. Alright, so we have done pretty much all we can do this turn. We have gone forward, we have done a little bit of murder. We try to walk within his range to finish him off for the final time. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen. So, that being said, let's come back over here. Sorry guys, I'm adjusting my distance here. It's not working 100% great for us. We can build some upgrades if we wanted to, and I believe we have the cash to do so. That being said, we have military support that we can build. All Deboran stuff that makes our boys better. We have some military buildings that we can build. And I think we may do that. Well, it'll allow us to actually recruit some of the goblins. Possibly. I'm not sure I want to do that, though. Boar sty and boar pens. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going to wait it out. And this is what? Boss's tent. Increases leadership and obedience. Allow us to get the Goblin Big Boss. Okay. Interesting. And then what else do we have? The Cave of Shinies. Nice. It generates additional income, it looks like. Yep. It definitely does that. Idols, growth, casualty replenishment rate. Nice. Nice. And then what's the... Oops, sorry, what was the final one there? A pile of shiny stuff, income generated. So, just a better way of getting some cash. I think we're okay. I don't know if they have specific plans. I know we're still kind of in the tutorialized part of the game, so I'm going to let it run its course. We're going to end our turn and see what's next.
My lord, a rival power desires a change in your mutual relations.
Okay. Factions may engage in diplomacy with one another. Diplomatic actions include declarations of war and peace, trade agreements, alliances, and more. By the way, guys, my mic is like right in front of this, so I had to kind of like lean over to see what I was actually reading there. Alright, they want us to pay 500 gold to them, and then they'll have a non-aggression pact. How about I don't do that? You gonna give us some shiny stuff or what? How about I do a counter offer and I don't pay you? Propose offer. They have rejected my offer. Well, the boys won't like this. They're like, oh my gosh! They ran back and they pooped themselves, I think is what happened there. They're gonna run away. Oh, this dude's like, freedom! And he's gonna run in and he's gonna try to take back our area. Black Crag.
Fools that survived the capture of Black Crag now dare to agitate against your rule. Subdue the curs, either with strength or favor.
The inhabitants of Black Crag stir against your rule. They must be pacified if you are to secure the fortress in the long term. Maintain at least a 10 obedience in the following province. Death Pass. Okay. The fickle winds of magic spill from the realm of chaos and flow across the world. The winds wax and wane in incomprehensible fashion, at times blowing a gale, while in other places becalmed. Now the arcane currents have changed once again. The stronger the winds are blowing in a region, the faster they will replenish in battles fought there, and of course vice versa. This affects how many spells can be cast over the course of battle. I don't believe we have any spells right now, so there's that. Alright, well, we're going to have to come back here. They seem to be pretty unhappy that we have an enemy army in the area with us. So we're going to charge in here and we're going to do battle with this. Oh, we can't. We might lose Black Crag because I went crazy. Huh, I wonder why we can't actually kill them right now. That is a bit awkward. Is there any way we can get any closer? No? I think he's just going to be able to casually walk on and do whatever he wants and actually take over our town. Gotta say, I'm not a big fan of that. Let's go check out our overview down here. Oh, we're already on the overview. Garrison Details. The Black Crag has quite a large garrison. I don't foresee them taking that. Oh, what is this? Sorry. Building browser. Oh, cool. We can actually take a look at all the different buildings that we can build and what they lead to. That's pretty neat. I like that. What else we got? Recruit Lord. We can do that. Oh, we can require a new Lord. He's ugly. Obedience is -1. Enemy leadership -5. One of the Plague Father's creations, perhaps? Or we can go with Charismatic. This is a Goblin Great Shaman, another Goblin Great Shaman. Those are the two that we have there. What else do we have? We have Dralg Wolfherda. That's an Orc War Boss. Yeah! He's humble. Character's aura size is +15. Interesting. And then Blind. Melee defense is bad, but melee attack is up. That's interesting. What else we have? 2 Orc War Bosses. Is there anything beyond that? Oh, and then we have this guy. Azhag the Slaughterer, the Legendary Lord. Can we get him? Nope, doesn't look like we can actually get him. Well, I don't want the blind guy. We'll go with the humble one, the war boss here. It doesn't let me recruit. Alright, so let's do that. Very nice.
The army has been raised under the command of your appointed lord. It only remains for you to issue them orders, sire.
Alright, sweet. Well, what we're going to do is click on him. There we go. We're going to actually recruit some boys to his cause. A couple of orc boys, a goblin, and some arrow boys. Some orc arrow boys. Alright, there we go. Global recruitment is only available whilst garrisoned or in the Raiden camp stance. Okay, well there you go. That's going to take one turn for us to get, and yeah, hold on one sec. What's going on? You guys are replenishing because you're within the walls. Okay, that's cool. Alright, we're going to end the turn possibly. Let's go to the Goblin Workshop. So we have a Goblin Workshop. I don't know how this works. I haven't figured this part out yet, guys and gals, so I do apologize. But eventually it looks like we'll be able to actually research some stuff, but it's not done just yet. Goblin Tinkered Bench. And Goblin Tinker Crew? Is that a thing that can we get those guys? Is that a thing we can do? Alright, I'm going to click on our town over here. And what do we have? Orc boys, goblins, goblin air boys, archers, night goblins, biggins, night goblin archers, black orcs, night goblins, fanatics. Okay, well that was not what I was looking for. I do not know how to craft the thing that I want to craft. Ah, the Tinker Bench. Okay, so we have to get our... We have to upgrade our main settlement chain building first. I don't know what that means. Is this our main settlement chain? Or is this our... This is our main settlement chain. You need 2 population surplus. Oh, okay, so it's all starting to make sense. Alright, well, let's end the turn and see what in the world happens here. I think it's going to go poorly for us. We're about to find out. Are they going to run? Oh, they are going to run. I thought for sure they were going to come and attack us. Apparently they're like, nope, Alright, sweet.
The clamor for battle grows with each victory. The fervor of your kind can be a powerful force if harnessed. But an orc's lust for blood, if left unsated, can be his undoing.
Indeed it can, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed it can. I have my window open right now, guys and gals, and I do apologize. I don't know if the wind is actually blowing in on the mic. If it does, or if it is, I will make sure I adjust that in the future. So the last thing I want to show to you guys and gals before we break off this episode, I know we're getting, well, we're actually out of time, but this is about as far out as you can scroll on the world map, and you can take a, you know, a nice little run around and take a look at all the various different just areas and whatnot, right, and the terrain and whatnot. It's pretty sweet. And then if you scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll, you'll eventually go to the overview map, or press tab and you'll immediately jump there, and you can actually take a look at the map from here. And that gives you kind of a rough idea of exactly how large this area is and how much of the world or continent or landmass or whatever you want to call it that we actually have to explore and stuff that we have to do. So there you go, folks. That is that. There's dwarves here, Bloody Spear clan there, and all sorts of other various things. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys had some fun. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share it. And I will catch you guys in just a little bit with the next installment of Total War WARHAMMER. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.